Hello everyone, welcome back to Fableheimr Wartales. The marvelous mercenaries resume their exploration of the accursed county of Rigel. And I've decided to do a little bit of maintenance on the team. Because you see, in combat, in battle, there are only a few key characters that need to make their move to claim victory. And even on the open world, we have a few redundancies in place. So I thought we could send some of these redundant characters to the fief to take a break and lead in the mercenary efforts of the fiefdom. Some of the characters, well, I'm thinking of two right now. One of them is Lair who we've, I wouldn't say we've made a mockery of him, but he was one of the story characters that joined us, and he is our second brewer, and doesn't do a whole lot in combat. So I think we'll send him to the fief. And the other character I think I'm going to send is the Inquisitor as a warrior. She is our second blacksmith. Raycor is our primary blacksmith. And for the most part, she kind of just bonks things. I'd like to kind of keep this hat, but I think she can keep it. I am going to take her Horon soundbox, though, so that allies can start with, allied animals can start with inspiration. And I think we're also going to send a third character in Leti. Leti, I think, was our primary alchemist, but Cami is also an alchemist, and we'll do just fine. We'll take that. And that's not really necessary for us. Now, Leti is our Beastmaster, meaning that El Capitan is going to have to become a Beastmaster, which is fine. He needs to be respected anyway.
Bah! If you think
so, we can go ahead and respec El Capitan.
I'd go use that new knowledge.
Yeah, whatever. And this will just let us respec him real quick. Don't think we want that. I think we want to keep the Valorous support. We could go Valorous Victory, actually. Because even though we have unlocked... Oh, we haven't. Never mind. Because I really like infantrymen, and if we can actually line up a barrage, which has been pretty uncommon, if we can actually line up a barrage, then he can trigger a lot of Valorous Victory. We are going to take Beast Mastery. This will allow him to control our animals in combat. Damage against 30% or not adjacent to the main. Easy prey. Anticipation is pretty good. We could also go Lone Wolf since we did not take the Valorous support. But I think we want him to be around people. So we'll go Anticipation so he might not get engaged upon. And we can go Class Spec. We don't need this thing. And we can go ahead and grab probably Precision. Yeah, Precision. Cool. So we'll go ahead and upgrade Beast Mastery. That'll let our pets heal, and we can upgrade this to do more damage, sure. I had those for our Thaumaturgy, but El Capitan can use them. And unfortunately, his equipment is going to have to change. This unit cannot miss their attack with a precision attack. Okay. And by going to have to change, I mean I just have to find it again. He had this, and probably this. That seems fine. Looks good to me. This is light armor, right, Capitan? Yes, it is. Show off that glorious hair of yours. I suppose he can have the accessory that I just unequipped. I did, right? Here we go. Alright. So El Capitan is our new Beastmaster. We can have Leti join the fiefdom. And they're here, of course, to take charge of the mercenaries alongside Chengxi. So, we'll be sending the Inquisitor, Leiderich Aldhovendorp, and Leti. We do have two more redundancies, actually. Goonbaldo is our secondary thief, but Goonbaldo does really well in combat, and I like saying his name because I make fun of it. And Durgrim is our second tinker, but he has an explosive crossbow, and that's really fun. So, yeah. We can also recruit characters at the fief, but it requires the fief currency, which is a lot. Talk to the steward. Hello.
With a government like that, you're bound to lead this fief to glory.
We chose the mercenary government, it's the only one we got.
Allow me to congratulate you one last time, my lords. You have accomplished great things here. From simple mercenaries, you've become proper lords. Every time I look at you, I'm glad I encouraged you to kill Alfrid.
Me too.
You know everything there is to know about managing a fief. From now on, my role will be limited to making the complainants wait patiently while you're away.
Excellent.
You know everything there is.
Okay. Thank you, good sir. Yes, we chose our government to be the mercenary government, but that's because we don't have a choice. In good company. You've already changed your government since your fief last leveled up. If you wish to change your government, nonetheless, you must pay 400 power. Okay. So we're rocking 35% taxes. We're educating population, which I think was kind of a waste of thing. And our fief is going to be named Fableheimr. Like the actual Fableheimr. Fableheimr. This just means home of fables. So it's actually perfect. Okay. And I also just remembered, the downside to sending away our friends here is that we have less people to work the camps. So Cammy is going to have to come out of here. Come on, Cammy. Don't. Wow. Really? You're not going to come out? Where is she? I need to pull her out and put her on this thing. There's Goombaldo. Seriously? Kick. Thank you. This is our new research table. This research table, I've already set it in motion. It's just researching both the some basic and advanced thing about the plague. Now, the tent produces valor. It's not the most important thing we have going for us. But it is what it is. I was also, a great tip I got was I don't really need to use the stake anymore. It gives us influence, but we have, you know, approaching 9,000 amount of influence, so that's fine. Durgrim is training on that. El Capitan is on this. I think we're doing all right. I might put, who is this? Urkashat? She's fine there. Maybe we put... Well, wife is on that. Everyone's kind of doing something important. The tent has adjacent to all these things because it gives them a whole bunch of different bonuses. Maybe we'll just have our two thieves resting in the tent. They're resting on their laurels while... Doing that? Okay. What are you doing? I guess we don't need this from Mr. Salvarez. And Salvarez is a great person to have all these buffs. Okay. Looks good to me. Thank you for bearing with the management. So in Rigel, we have loads of quests all over the gaff. I would love nothing more than to find the arena. Because that was apparently to the east of the stable. There was like a little thing here, and it said east was the arena. So if I can find that, I would be ecstatic. It would bring me great joy. You know? What's our carrying capacity down to? 1,300. That's not that bad. We lost like 50, maybe. The arena! Fantastic. I love the arena, in case you couldn't tell.
I hope you weren't expecting to fight in front of a roaring crowd. The Weald alone was already enough to keep a fair number of spectators from getting here alive. So, now with the lycanthropes...
And we are promised a censor. So I was waiting to see if we would get a named character, and we still might get a named character. There tends to be one in every zone. But I think I will put a recruitment out for a Thaumaturgy to craft our own, because I want to see the new stuff. Allies win their turn without lit up, get disoriented for 2 turns. So welcome to the arena. The arena typically works in that it is you have 4 characters and you have like different rounds with limited number of enemies. So typically, without a doubt, I enjoy bringing Raycor, because she can smash AoE characters. If it's a hard battle, Magnus is a great choice, but I also bring Urkashet, Cammy, because these 2 can melee for themselves. And typically I like to bring Apatia, because she can really sneak around. We could also bring Jarl Skada for repeated attacks, but this is really sketchy. We'll take her. We'll try it out. It can be sketchy if you have a squishy character that gets caught, but we'll take this team. Okay, let's rock and roll. Each ally must end their turn next to an ally. So this is more important later. I see. So if I end my turn outside of these lit up areas, there can be problems. Well, I'm noticing a problem already. No one is close enough for Raycor shenanigans. This guy's name is Gouda. Gouda. So what we can do, we get a reload. Then this should be a kill, I think. Oh, it's so close. Yeah, it's a kill. People don't actually die in the arena. They get knocked out. And then we get more shots for you. Okay. He's almost dead, so we'll just have someone, bonk him real quick. Does it take my whole shot? Oh, that's unfortunate. I hit the wrong target, so it took my entire shot. She's disoriented, that's okay. I met the requirement. And Urkashet got to bonk. Hold on, Urkashet. That's why she's the goat. And Cammy can show off why, well... Okay. No problemo. Unfortunately, Raycor wasn't allowed to show off, but that's alright. Raycor has plenty of time to show off. Following your victory! Every time they land a crit, we land loads of crits. I love landing crits. If there are fewer allies than enemies at the end of an ally's turn, that ally gains disoriented for 1 turn. Okay. And we can choose to repair and heal and restore valor and all that stuff. Begin the battle. Line up for Raycor. Urkashet must not take any damage. Okay. You're really not going to line up for Raycor, huh? You're just not going to do it. Unbelievable. Can you believe this? Unbelievable. Sometimes these requirements can be very difficult to handle. And that becomes more of a problem later. Y'all waifu. My waifu. Okay. As long as an enemy is surrounded, they have destabilization. Fulfilling a requirement grants additional valor. Whatever, it's fine. Units with disoriented have their guard reduced to 0. Wow. Okay. Jarl Skada must not move, see? Problems. Problems in paradise. I hope that was enough. I think it was. We need to aim... For one of our reloads, we need to shoot at, like, max distance almost. First time with crits. Yeah. Okay. Your shield means nothing to me. This is why she's Jarl Waifu. Hey, look, more dexterity. The champion! Jarl Skada must not take any damage. Alright, what does the champion do? This is Alfrid, the champion. Triggers the equipped sensor's purge effect. Inhale. So I have no idea what it does. Okay, good. There are spectators here. But all you have done is made me more powerful, greater than I ever could have been without the bodies. Discredit. I can't believe Jarl Wife is not in this. Why, Ray Gore. Okay. He inhaled and healed. Okay. Rude. Oh, right, I forgot. This is the reason I bring Cammy. I forgot about this. Right, yeah.
By Saint Giroux! What a victory! Anyone who was too scared to come will be kicking themselves. You've more than earned the right to wield our champion's weapon.
Perseverance. Alright. What on earth is perseverance? Besides lost in my horde. Perseverance. After having 2 sensors confiscated for looking too much like the ones used by the knights, Alfrid finally chose a more standard model and adapted it to his style. Dexterity plus 86, so the Thaumaturgy is a dex character, okay, with Rally. Rally, inhalation, heals this unit for 10% of their health, then gains support for each ally within 3 meters. Purge, gains support for each ally in the area, then deals 50% dexterity damage to enemies in the area, plus 30% for each application of support. Support. At the end of each round, if this unit has 3 applications or more, removes all of their debuffs. Damage taken reduced by 20% per application. Stackable, current 1, maximum 5, removed at the end of the rounds. Okay. I'll have to try this, but if you can't inhale and purge on the same turn, I feel like the Thaumaturgy is going to be very weak.
Fight again? Well, of course you can. By St. Giroux, if I'd known you'd be back, I'd have sent for a town crier from Hosberg.
Hard mode. So the big difference between hard mode and regular mode, besides being more difficult, is that this requirement will knock... if you don't meet this requirement, it'll randomly knock one of your characters out of the battle. All enemies must take damage. And they will, in due time. What are you telling me here? Surely you're not saying that all of them have to do it now. Man, you lived at 26. Wow, I did not do a lot of damage there. Alright. Rude. We'll have to restore their armor, but that's okay. You letting Urkashet do this? No. Bonk. Give it to Cammy. One thing I forgot to do against the boss is that Cammy has this guard breaker. Skull breaker. Oh, I need to be in defensive stance. Wait. She has a thing where the first action she takes will trigger both the offensive or the attack and defense stance. Rage! Armor. Sure, whatever. So if she hits somebody, they become fragile, and then she can beat the crap out of them. All companions must move in due time. Jeez. You listening to anything I'm saying? In time, you will come to know the full extent of my failure. Nice. Jarl waifu. Well. Okay. You shouldn't have given me rage, honestly. That was a big mistake. Sure. More valor. Valor! Do not attack the same unit twice. Okay, so here's a problem. Waifu gets kicked out of here if we attack the same unit twice. So what we're going to do is we are going to shoot this guy. And then we're going to kill this guy. And we'll get kicked out. Because I attacked multiple times. Rip. Man, I actually suck at this. Well, I guess now it doesn't matter. Because waifu already got kicked out. So. Sucks to suck, you know? Sometimes you get requirements like that you just literally cannot fulfill. And it's unfortunate. Oh, I can Fatal Touch him? I don't think I can. Yeah, no. Ow! Wow. Oh, did he hit so hard because he hits hard or because I was disoriented? I see what that does, honestly. Oh, I can do it twice. The first, Raycor's first turn, she can attack twice. Or two actions, I suppose. That guy went straight from my HP. Boop. I love that sound. She auto-crits if something has less strength than her. And she has a lot of strength. Vulnerability, yeah. Restore armor. I suppose we can restore her health. No, we'll restore her armor. It's fine. Vala! Alright, well. If I don't think Cammy can kill him in one turn, I should use Raycor. Which I don't think she can. Sorry, Cammy, but... This looks oddly familiar, doesn't it? Okay. GG. GG.
That was incredible, mercenaries. When we tell the villagers about your fight tonight, they'll turn up in droves next time.
Stage presence title unlocked.
I hope you like your reward. We had to dig into the funds we normally donate to charity in order to give you these crowns. We won't be able to fork out next time. It might hurt the arena's reputation.
It might. All right.
Step right up. Don't be shy. You'll love our selection.
And now that we have claimed victory here, we can purchase her special goods. She has the Soothing Potpourri. Bonus, this lycanthrope unit returns to human form at the end of each fight. Okay. I'm interested. Because I don't know what the lycanthrope form does. I can make a catapult, which gives the throwing skill range +3. Who's throwing what? Anti-Wolf Explosion. Deals 20% damage to units in the area, dealing double damage if the target is a lycanthrope. Hmm. How much is to steal the Sympathia? I want to do the trait, but I also... Or the Path to Glory, but I also don't, you know? It's right one after Miscellaneous, right? No. That's our Lantern. Unique? Unique. There's the Wolf Bum Killer. Where did the... Oh, it's here. Okay. So if we are going to have a lycanthropic unit, we should probably give them this. Now, I don't know exactly how the lycanthropes behave. I'm hoping we can find out today. But, if the lycanthrope is literally just like a stat increase... Do I need to heal? I don't think so. If it's literally just an increase to stats, then I want to try and infect Raycor. If it is a whole different like character design, like they get unique moves, and they should we go this way then? We have a bunch of quests. Well, whatever, we'll go here. If they get... Maybe this will help me. Oh no, we lose the compass. Ah, but it's on the map. If they get unique moves or have their own skill sets, then I am not interested. I will probably give it to someone else. Like maybe Magnus would make a great lycanthrope. Because Magnus doesn't actually have a lot of damage. I wouldn't say messed up, but I built him as a tank, which he is. But I kind of didn't want to. Also, I didn't read the patch notes. There was a patch. There were two, actually. And I get the feeling that one thing it did was change the spawn here. Because they used to all spawn in one tight little thing. I loved it. Oh, right. Italy fudge. That was... Oh, I should have ran. My bad. That was not a good turn for Raycor. Maybe? Nice. They all would spawn in like a little cluster, and it was really great for me. I really enjoyed that. I think we just don't want to act with this. Characters that have that. I also should have moved people around, but here we are. Okay. I kind of don't want to use this, but I guess I'm going to. I don't want to use my Valor. Especially against baby lycanthropes here. El Capitan can make more. Or can generate temporary Valor. Oh, okay. Hit the goat. Aww. Well, you are surrounded. Yeah, my positioning here is awful. Entirely my fault, of course, but... Ugh. No. I want to be El Capitan. Thank you. El Capitan can galvanize the troops, which lets him generate Valor. Also, he's stuck here. It's fine. I think this one taps this. No. No, it doesn't. Okay, well, I don't know who goes next. That was a fun difficulty setting we turned on forever ago, all those years ago. Alright, goat. Here we go. I also changed around Otso's equipment, of course. Hit Hammy. Or Magnus, that's fine. I could try and capture one of these guys, I suppose. I'm not sure what... Should we try? Unfortunately, there's no one nearby to do that. Because positioning. I suppose Gunbaldo could give it a shot. Maybe we can't even capture them. It appears not. Okay. So... does this apply to herself? I think so, because that was a lot of damage. Here you go, Ebony. You're doing great. Better than me, anyway. Boop. That's not the sound a sword makes. That was awful. Is that an armor merchant? It is. That was an illusion.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Every time this unit is attacked, adjacent allies gain protection. Gross. An illusion. What are you hiding? They did say there was something in the that you could only see in the dark, which is why I have the dark all around us. Hi. This is an illusion, isn't it? Yeah. I have two different people coming at me. Too bad I couldn't fight them. Kolem and Koka turns against their companion. You bitch. Okay. Let's play this a bit more intelligently. Honestly, these two can stay over there. The way we're going to do this is the way that it's meant to be done. Normally I like to do 3 different buffs. Can't move her. I like to do Lewin's Ovation for movement. Sovras's Zealous, or Exhort for Zealot. And I guess that's it, really. But, you know, I think I'll settle for this. Okay. Not the craziest control, but it's fine. Boop. I really wish I could put Raycor in the tent, because then she would start with Inspiration. Like Salvarez here. Alright, that was fun. Alright, Raycor. Okay. We're gonna break this armor so she can move some more. And by break that armor, I mean just break his face, I guess. Then... I don't think this hits all 3. No. So I'll aim for the elites. And the boss. Kapow! GG. And then we'll come over here. And kapow! Cool. Then I think we'll give this to Jarl Waifu. We'll have her clean up. As it were. I think I'm just incapable of finding who's going next. The enemy flees. Easy as pie. That's just a simple shield. I think we'll leave it. Hello.
We've been wandering in this forest for so long. Mercenaries, I can't even remember what color the sky is. We're running low on lantern fuel. Could you spare some? Oh, I beg of you. We'd do anything to avoid being left in the dark again.
Okay. As your companions were preparing to attack, the merchants disappeared before their very eyes. Oh. There were like 3 quests here, I thought. I found the wall. This is an illusion. This is not. Okay. Hypertrophied lycanthropes. Are those just steroided lycanthropes? Yes. Yes, it is. Damage increased by 50% if the target is at full health. This unit gains fury and allies engaged in the area gain relentless. After attacking, this unit executes an attack opportunity or moved no longer engaged in combat. Pitchfork jab. Lycomorphosis. What a chance to turn into a lycanthrope and inflict underlying fear to all nearby non-lycanthrope units. You know, I'm getting this sinking feeling that it's not a good thing to be a lycanthrope. You know? So I can use Solver's attack to knock units closer to each other for Raycor to swing on them. No. Or not. Please? Please, sir. Alright, fine. I don't want to waste my Valor. Alright, Raycor. Do your thing. We're here killing the lycanthropes to learn more about them. Which is, of course, how you do things, right? As you kill things, you learn more about it. That was easy. I'm going to pick up this plant, too. Okay. Now, last time I went to sleep in the forest, nothing bad happened. There was no reason for me to be on this. There's nothing to gain. Where is Urkashet? Urkashet. Urkashet. Ah, she's on the campfire. Go to that. But we'll see if that's still the case. Also, I'm paying like 400 almost less than wages from last episode. Fantastic. Absolutely love to see that. We can regain some sanity, I guess. Sure, why not? We'll buy some, or we'll eat some cabbages and maybe some crit damage. I know I think I have some food stocked away still at the vault. Pretty sure. Okay. My danger level is question mark, question mark, question mark. More travelers report being robbed. Look at our money. We got some sovereigns, +2 happiness. We're moving up in the world. The troop discovered nocturnal focus. When sanity is below 50%, the lantern lights a larger area. Bonus increases the area lit by a lantern by 25%. The improved wick. Bonus increases the lantern area by 5%. Okay. What can you do now? Possible activity. Cool. Let's hit the thief real quick. We cannot hang around here. Too bad for the others if they don't sleep well. The sooner we get moving, the sooner we'll be out of this forest. Oh. Go faster. Happiness. We have plenty of happiness. Move quickly to break up camp. I love going fast in the world. You gotta go fast. Hello! We have educated a population. Nice. Did you tell me to talk to the guy again? Or are we good?
You know everything there is to know about management.
Okay. Our objective is complete. There are available missions, and we have our garrison here. So, we can choose to go on a mission, and this will affect our... Uh-oh. I might have to lower my taxes for a little bit. This will affect our relations with various kingdoms. Now, I would love to be friendly with the Kingdom of Alazar. Wait, what? Oh, is that... Oh, is that stabby? I thought this was a sword. All I can do is attack a caravan. I don't want to do that. So we do have a stabby character. That is Gunbaldo. And they want a warrior. Man. I don't want to rob. I want to do this, honestly. Who's this? Oh, Edoran. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. What did I find? Wait, what do you do? I found Huria. No, you're being I didn't mean to click on you. I wanted her to stay here because, yeah, she's producing one more food. Gross. Alright, well, we can lower our taxes real quick. That's unfortunate. Alright. How are we going to get more food, though? Not sure. Okay. Anywho. What? Hi.
We've been wandering in this forest, running low on lantern fuel.
As your companions preparing to attack, the merchants disappear before their very eyes. Oh, hey, there's my quest. So, we got a purple quest spawn, which is part of, like, the zone progress or whatever. Does that mean that I have to give them the lantern oil? I don't want to. You know, Sophorus, it was real cool of you to buff me, but do I even need you to buff me? Thoughts? Don't think I do. Maybe I do? We're about to find out. I don't know, just let Rancor take care of everything. Can never end their turn next to another unit. Okay. Simple solution, never end your turn. Are you part of a quest? Ah, you're the Gotten gang. Hey, I love how you guys have spawns. That brings me so much joy. Oh, yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is it. Living the life. It's so hard to hit 4 people with this attack. Okay. Can I hit 3? Oh, it's so close. 3. Nice. Beautiful. Magnificent. Is a tragedy that was not enough, but that's okay. Good job, Ricochet. I'm proud of you. What is this? Must end each turn next to an ally. Okay. Boop. Yeetus dilitus. Oh, there are enemies behind me here. Okay. Oh. Waifu. You want to clean this up, waifu? I think you do. I know you would. I can feel your anger. It gives you focus. No, I'm good. Sure. We have descended into madness. I think that's supposed to wound you, but it just doesn't. Some travelers claim they are robbed of their lantern fuel by strange merchants. The Lord Mayor of Hallsberg insists the Weald be rid of these thieves. Okay. If you were... What's this? If you were lantern fuel, where would you be? My inventory is a little full. Just a little bit. Hello. Are you more lycanthropes? I have 6, don't I? Attack stance. Wait, that's not a thing you do. Where's Raycor? You know what, team? I don't think these guys can be, I don't think they can be moved. That's actually really nice for me. Wait, you're best friends with Hammy? Huh. BFFFFs forever! Okay. I thought I could just press this button. Oh. Oh. There we go. Good enough. I mean, I was partially right. Okay. I thought I was supposed to be able to see myself on the map. Can I when I'm...
We've been wandering in this forest. We're running low on lantern fuel.
I might have to give them lantern fuel. I can make more, right? It's at the very bottom, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. Here. We'll make a gazillion of it. Okay, so when we encounter them next, we will, we'll give it to them and see what happens. Hello, are you real? No. There's still a quest here, right? Another poor soul that they want me to kill. This is a wall. I think they did a pretty good job about approaching the creepiness of the Wealds. About to be kicked down again. Hey. Found him. You are all in a corner. Okay, let's spice, except for this guy. Team, I see the land. I see a beautiful line. It was there for like a split second. I was going to change things up a little bit. And bring out Durgrim. But I've changed my mind. It's too tantalizing. The allure of Raycor's might. This is why she's going to be the lycanthrope. Literally one singular pixel off. Being able to hit all four of them. I told you, it's so rare. Alright. Well, I don't know who's going next, so... Well. Alright. Glad we covered that. Sure. Glad we took care of this, team. This is a real doozy. Could have been a significant problem. Where's waifu? I've kicked out several members of my team, and I still ask, where is so-and-so? As you know, there were too many people here. Oh, that's still bugged. Alright, bye. Get out of here. Ooh. You know, that might be useful. Maybe. Wait a minute. I got kicked out into the Wealds? Also, I thought that the lantern was not supposed to go down. Being robbed by strange merchants. Okay. We can do this. I'm gonna give it to him. Uh-huh.
We've been wondering, and we're running low on lantern fuel.
All right, here you go.
Could you spare? Oh, may Saint Eliot bless you for your kindness. If only we'd met you a little earlier.
You're lycanthropes. The merchant's bodies vanish before your companion's eyes. Suddenly, the air seems lighter. Oh, they're dead. And I freed their spirit. Raycor has reached level 15. She is level capped. And now she's at 75% crit hit chance. Increasing crit also increases crit damage, so... That didn't do anything. Oh, right. We can unlock the new class. The Hero. This is fake. So I did the thing. I think we're good now. Need to take a nap. Hello. Goodbye. Okay. So, do we send out Gunbaldo? I think we do. Gunbaldo is an exceptionally powerful character, but he is not necessary. So we are going to send Gunbaldo to the Mercenaries Inn. He shall join the team here. I'm annoyed. That just said you are alone. Like I said, I think they did a great job. How freaking creepy it is. Movements. Ratatouille. Crits. Crits. Is this a special crit? No. Fighting in the darkness. That sounds like what we're doing. Burning damage. Extreme danger. Danger's my middle name. Well, Tim, I'm sure you know how this is gonna go. 1, 2. Hey, they move now. Maybe it's just the hypertrophied ones that can't move. That makes sense, actually. Well, can I hit 3 here? That's even rarer than hitting 4. Oh, 1 pixel away. I hate to see it. Alright, Raykor. I say you hate to see it, but it's kind of like just what you see every single time. Wait, there's one more. Hello. Raykor can't reach. Apathia, you want to prove your worth? Sure. I thought she'd move with that around that. Oh yeah, she has a really funny build going on. Apathia has like a burning build that like multiplies itself. Fun times. We did it. We learned Adrenaline Rush. The troop moves faster in the Weald when the lantern supply is at 25% or less. The troop moves faster in the Weald. Okay. I can make refined fuel. As the result of its processing, this colorless and odorless oil burns more efficiently. Oh, I just made a whole bunch of regular oil, though. Oh, I'm missing a glowworm. Maybe we'll find one. What's up, Redzonia? Our chef wants to speak. Why did we come back here? I remember passing out, and how did we get out of the Weald? What the hell is going on this forest? We can complain. -1 Valor is not that big of a deal. Like, at all. Okay. Gunbaldo. The craftsmen are so happy working for you, they don't bother keeping track of their hours. Nice. Okay. Hurra is here. Can you make me food?
Whatever your residents want to eat.
So I guess we just need to upgrade the farm. Alright. The garrison is here. We can do stuff. I don't want to attack. So we'll escort a caravan from the Kingdom of Veteran. It looks like I have to choose. Wait, what? Can I pick anyone? Okay, off you go. Okay. You're gonna have to hold the line. You're gonna have to roll some better things as well because we don't have a lot of mercenaries. I have one more I can add. She's currently sitting somewhere else. Okay. I don't know how to get more. I'm assuming the production boost is productions here, right?
The roads are filled.
Okay, well. The only way I know how to get more food here is to tax less. And less taxes just gives us 1 more food. So, yeah. I'll try. on real quick. Alright, I think we're just going to move out from this. Well, gonna kill this. Glowworm, huh? I'm assuming that's the little thing that glows. That would make sense to me. Alright, Gore. Also, I appreciate them all being grouped up again. I imagine that was unintended. But it's really worked out well for me. Okay. Wish I could fast forward this because this is going to look a lot like all the other combats we've done. Must end each turn next to an ally. Got it. Boop. Boop. And we go here, and we go boop. Boop. There doesn't appear to be a like a morale bar for them. Like I don't get galvanized and afraid. I'm assuming she one taps. Yeah. Apathia is one of the OGs. She has a lot of damage. She is single target, so. Pros and cons. Well, I would like to find a glowworm before we get tired again. And let's go do this. We can probably also just YOLO the bandits down. Hey, are you real merchants?
Might I interest you in my
Humble wares, good sirs. Yeah, no. Actually, you know, I probably should have bought that mountain wheel, though. It's used in alchemy for something. Maybe I can only see... Nope. Oh, those are spores. Those aren't glowworms. Maybe I can only see the glowworms in the dark. Let's double check. I guess it would make sense, wouldn't it? The glowworms were hiding in the lights. Or from the light, rather. Snape. Snape. Severus Snape. 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 Dumbledore! I love that joke. Wait. Okay. I think that's the paranoid sign. So we don't want people to end their turn near Loki. Maybe it's only when Loki ends his turn. I'm not sure. Unfortunate. Alright. I only know one person who can kill two characters from across the map. Jarl Waifu! She's one of my favorite characters. For sure. She was one of the named characters, the Jarl Skate or whatever. It's an achievement to convince her to join you. Oh yeah, I'm still missing this. Collected in the dark. Yes, okay. I was right. Is it collected from combat in the dark? Or is it this? Aha! 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 Cool. So I probably need to just run it down in the dark. Like, do we even care about oil? I don't think we care about oil. We are losing a lot of sanity, but at the end of the day, does it really matter? Maybe. We have found the rat infestation. Level 16. The ground shudders. Okay. So, it's been a while, but Pepperidge Farm remembers how this works. The way this works is I'm going to have to actually play the game. Wow, there are so many rats. The way this works is that for every overgrowth that we destroy, we get more loot. There are 7 of them. And our goal is to break them all. And not slay the broodmother. That's very important. The broodmother will die, make no mistake, but she must perish last. So we need to position pretty carefully. And an important component to this is someone I can't find, Mr. Lewin Leonker, King of Bretonia. He needs this button to hit everybody. Pretty much everybody. Okay, well. Okay, Lewin? I am sorry I poisoned you. Okay. Okay, they're over here. Fortunately, my intimidation didn't really reach out this far. You should not be over here. Okay. Unfortunate. But we do have a repulsed. Okay, fantastic. Okay. So Cammy can barely reach that. Do we just let her go, or do we try and clear some crap out? Durgrim should be able to clear out a ton of rats. Hopefully make our life easier for us. I hope. Just be a little cautious with our calculations here. Okay. Boom. Nice. These are weak to fire, if I remember correctly. Beautiful. Well done, Durgrim. That's why I didn't send you home. Or to the fief. I thought about it. I considered it, but... Okay. Yummy? Sorry about your poison. Well done. Unfortunately, I cannot first aid myself. Wish I could. I don't know. Does Ivory kill this? I don't think she does. Not quite. Captain Jack Sparrow. Well done. I don't know what he triggered there to attack again, but take it. Captain Jack Sparrow. Okay. So we can have... Alright, we'll just have Ebony come clear this. Or not. Okay. We can leave it to Hammy. 3 animals to clear this. Big sad. But we took care of it. We got it in the end. 2 nests remain. And they're over here. Well, I suppose... Is this a job for Jarl Waifu? Durgrim got his moment in the sun. Perhaps it is now time for Jarl Waifu. I think if she goes here, she can kill this, and then she can aim and kill the boss. I think. 7 out of 7. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. GG. Wow, that was probably my most efficient brood nest ever. I don't know if I need this. We do need the plague ridden samples now for something. We can use the rats too. Okay. GG. Now, there is a bandit slayer over here. The way the bandit layer works is you're meant to go throughout the map and clear out bandits to weaken the reinforcements. Is this a... What is this? No shot. There's a ghost pack in the Weald? Oh, I thought this would be something special. I mean, it's got a cool little map, I guess. Man. Okay, look. To do something different, I want Durgrim to take care of this. Where's Sovereign? I see him in the back there. I want these two to do it. I don't think we'll need a bot here. Wow. Why did I even think about this for longer than 5 seconds? So it hasn't come into play in this place, but the Ghost Pack has special hides, which is usually what's used to make like the highest tier of crafting socket thingies, these things. And those things, the paws. Just drop the rest. Okay. Yeah, I thought that'd be special. How disappointing. But life is often disappointing. Well, speaking of disappointment, shall we push it to the limit? Maleficar is leveled up. Well done, Maleficar. 86% crit chance. And we are going to unlock the new master class, which is the Standard Bearer. The targeted ally gains Victorious for 1 round. I don't know what Victorious does, but okay. Cool. You want me to go learn it? It's fine. That's level cap for Maleficar. And Camellia has also reached level cap, unlocking the Scourge. Oh. Attack stance knocks the target back. That's disgustingly bad. Initiative, apply slowdown. Defensive stances, gain deflection. Remove 1 random bonus from the target. And she is going to get more crit. You guessed it. So all of the new classes have some interaction with like initiative or patience. And I just don't care. I don't. I think Raycor is using something that has to do with initiative, I think. The hat. So technically, yes, but this was before that mechanic was in the game. Because this unit's critical damage is increased by 50% against units who have not yet acted in the round. That's the same as initiative. So yeah, I'm not even using the mechanic. Here we go. This could be really dumb. This could be super dumb. This could be so dumb. But hey, this hideout is well defended. Better weaken it before launching an assault. Its occupants are probably roaming the area. Well, let's see, shall we? Okay, so the reason why this is dumb, and it is horribly silly, is because the amount of units and reinforcements are based on the level of... We could eat a level 16 character. Based on the level of difficulty of the place. That's a lot of dexterity. Where's, And we can't capture these elite guys. So we could probably capture this guy. Or this guy. Interesting. I don't think we care, though. Okay. Now then. I'll have to go scout this out. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Well, I hope so. 3? Aw, baby, a triple. I try not to ruin what I see. Alright. Durgrim. My goats. I believe in you. I believe so hard. Pathetic. You can do better than this, buddy. Trade unlocked. Kaboom! What trait was unlocked? I didn't kill who was going next. Oh, it's over here, that's why. I like how I'm still getting buffs. We need to kill everybody before the round ends, but I don't think this can be very difficult. Alright, Lewin. Go scouting. Aha. Okay. I don't know why your run is here, but I found you. You thought you could hide from me? Never. Alright, how do I... Can I do this without being set on fire? Probably not. Well, I thought this was going to be a little more difficult, but I think we're just going to run this over like we have everything else today so far. That's 1,000 damage. Yeah. And now we're galvanized, so you know what that means. We're twice as effective. You know, Durgrim, I don't know if I could... I guess we're going to do it this way, huh? You know what I think they thought? I think they saw the enemy fleas, how players were using the crossbowmen, and decided, you know what, let's make a character that's a little slower. A little less destructive. And that's how they came upon the Thaumaturgy. Yep. Are you black market? You are.
If you wish to benefit from everything the black market has to offer, you will have to make your way there. In the meantime, you can deal with me. I take anything and everything, wherever it comes from.
I want to say that the black market's not a thing. Like, that's just a leftover voice line. Is this actually helpful? No. No, it's not. I have a bunch of items here that need to be, like, put in a vault. I'll have to do that when we get back to Habsburg. Alright, well. It's weird not seeing two people here. Nice. So if I have the chance, I don't want to ever attack a caravan from the fief. Where is it? There it is. I have no idea what it means to have or not have relations with kingdoms, but I would like to have as good relationships with everybody as possible. Now, I'm not saying I won't invade someone who's being rude to me, but I'm just saying that I would like to try and maintain cordial relations. Yours will be a kingdom of honor and fear until you are needed again. That sort of thing. Wow. I did really well. Gross. Well, I did it. I wonder if there's recipes for this nut. What does this do again? That's not really helpful. Unfortunate. -6. Oh, right, because I haven't fed you yet. Have some absinthe. I haven't fed you yet. Have some absinthe. No, not that. Wait. I'm still getting my ratatouille, right? I better be. That's very important to me. I'm not sure if this is true, but it's like the most powerful dish in the game. Why is it all the way down here? This is literally crazy. Whenever we crit, we get more crit damage. And I crit all of the time. So all I need to do is have the rest of my food facilitate my critting. And we're kind of just, you know, running it down. Sure. I need 1. There you go. More constitution. Relationships have improved. Ooh. Show me. They're not going to. Produce a total of 1,000 items. I have learned to make the muscle stimulant used to upgrade a lycanthrope skill. Ooh. I can make a radiant lantern. By lightening the lantern structure, your companions have made room for larger fuel reserves. Great. Someone in your fief has requested an audience. Yes. El Capitan wants to talk. There's more furniture in this camp than inside the broker's palace. All this luxury will slow us down. If only it weren't all so comfortable. Be happy with the current state of things. El Capitan is satiated. Alright. People from your fief or outside parties will frequently request audiences. They will wait for you in the throne room. If they have to wait too long, people requesting an audience will eventually leave. They may come back later. Audiences can grant you rewards or apply certain effects. Some will give you objectives to complete.
On the way to the throne room, I couldn't help noticing that some of your residents were cooking up the soles of their shoes for food. I'm afraid they might turn to worse things yet, if you don't act to ease their hunger.
Open the malicious grain stores to feed the pops. Yeah. I'm down. I hear you.
Everything there is.
Okay, great. I hope that'll go away one day. It's not that I don't want to feed you. It's that I don't know how. You know? Maybe this will let me... This is knowledge and trade goods, so I can afford to tax this quite a lot. I wish it would change in real time. I think I can full tax this. Okay, so I've met food. I've lost my defense, though. That's unfortunate. Oh, no one is producing defense. That's also unfortunate. I remember... Wait a minute. Per companion in the Mercenaries, and we need more defense, more trade goods, and more knowledge. So what I could do is, couldn't I pull the people not doing anything out of here? Oh man, this is an annoying amount of resets. Like, the Inquisitor. Wait, did that affect it? It did. Okay, we'll pull out the Inquisitor and we'll pull out, Laity, because there's no bows here. Okay. Nice. Perfectly calculated. As all things should be. That's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Once we can upgrade the farm, I think will be better. And I want to build the blacksmith. I'm not sure if they'll let me one day, like, remove some of these or change them around. But I don't know if building the church here was the right shout. But that's okay. That's alright. We all learn and make mistakes. Alright. Well, that was fun. Should we go across the water? Also, I still... Wait a minute. Huzzah. We're actually... Oh. We're actually making progress. Wow, that's a lot of rests. Okay. Well, I know there were a lot of complaints about the beast hunt being too short. So the devs are like, well, screw you too. Oh no. Wait, can I Durgrim this? I think I can. I can. Cool. Go here, you go here. Alright, Durgrim. Light him up. Light him up, up, up. Light him up, up, up. Ba-da-ma-ba-ba, it's on fire! I don't even know what song that is, but... looking good. I don't even know what the conditions are for this bow to, reload. This is the new bow. Alright, Jack. Bring it on, bud. Good job. And then where was I? Oh yeah, we're going across the river. To learn our, wages due already? Didn't I just pay you? Hello.
Your way of skewering bandits has earned you plenty of admirers. Not nearly as many as mine, of course, but still quite impressive for a little company like yours. In hopes of seeing you continue to hunt those scoundrels down and perhaps hiring you on, the Brotherhood has asked me to share my mastery of polearms. In your hands, even a lowly pike will become an instrument of death.
This one might actually be worth learning. Victorious. All of this unit's attacks are critical hits. And if it's used first, or if the target hasn't acted yet, the next time this unit kills a unit this round, they gain 1 Valor point. I could literally use this to rally Raycor on turn 1 and turn 2 have her auto crit.
I wasn't too fast for you, no? Glad to hear it. Grab the nearest halberd and show the good people of the Five Kingdoms how much progress you've made.
So Maleficar, the idea of Maleficar was that I named him after the Herald class. Because I wanted him to be like the Herald of the Dark Gods. And then I switched him to Halberdier after we unlocked this because it was an AoE and it was fun. But now it might be time for him to reclaim his support roots. For Decisive Rally. Each enemy is killed within a 6-meter radius. This unit and all of their adjacent allies gain rage. Interesting. It might be time. Maleficar... Spears are weird because I haven't found a upgradable polearm I like, but this Flurry of Blows polearm is insane. And we've rigged it out to be like a super poison thing. Not sure.
If I hadn't heard it directly from a Balerian pirate, I wouldn't have dared believe it. It seems you are nearly as skilled as I at wielding the Qatar and the cestus. I must admit, I was getting bored all alone atop the pantheon of warriors. So, it was a great relief to accept the Brotherhood's mission, to give you the knowledge that will finally let you compete with me, the Master-at-Arms himself.
Okay.
So, did you ever imagine a Qatar could be used like that? Well, now you know.
I think we know every class now, don't we? The Master's the Engineer. I mean, except for the new one, of course, the Thaumaturgy. But I think the rest of them, we've gotten it. With everything. Oh, we don't have the bow. We're missing the bow. Okay. I thought we had the bow for some reason. Well, anyhow. I mean, do I have to go visit this place one more time? I feel like we, clean that up. But I mean, I'll run it down. I'm okay. I'll do it. What's this? Oh. Bruh. It's the bandits we killed. I mean, we already cleared out their camp. So now they're alone. I just see Durgrim angles now. There's no other angles for me. It's so funny. Welcome back, Letty. Patia, you should not be there. Kaboom. I guess I'm going to try it again. Alright, Durgrim. Light him up, light him. The angle's not quite as good for him this time, but we'll see what we can do. Can I hit everything here? I like the other angle. Oh, hey, we got a scatter thingy. Scatter shot we have equipped or whatever it's called. Point blank. Wow. Well done, Durgrim. Disgusting. Incredible. My goat. Alright, we'll just run across the Weald. No big deal. Again. These are just mushrooms. Oh no, just plants. I don't really feel the need to keep killing lycanthropes, and I still have not gotten any closer to learning about lycanthropes. I was really hoping that I'd be able to learn something. Like about where they come from, or how I become infected by them, or something. This I just got a crazy flashback. In EverQuest Online Adventures, my very first MMO. This was a PlayStation 2 spin-off of EverQuest, and like their competition, as it were, for Final Fantasy XI. Okay. Well, maybe we just go visit the mayor? The Lord Mayor. That's what he has to say. In Frontiers, we've got one expansion called the Frontiers. And in that expansion, they introduced lycanthropy. But this was back in the olden times. Before we had, like, data mining and game FAQs and... I mean, I'm sure there were developer FAQs and whatnot, but you know what I mean. I don't know if I can use it without buffs, but I'll rip it, sure. Just make sure that Raycor and Salvers can get there to clean it up when I don't kill them. Or maybe we could just have the waifu do it. Okay. So, lycanthropy was introduced. There were a bunch of different kinds. There was, I could have been standing next to a spear, I guess. For damage. There was alligator, wolf, bear, lion, rats. I think those were it. Alligator was the weirdest one. But the reason it reminded me of it is because no one knew how you got lycanthropy. Like how you got infected with it. There are people who said you go and kill them. There are people who said you go and get hit by them. There are people who said you just had to, like, you know, do it X amount of times or what have you. So I remember... Oh, lion was another one. Why am I so turned around? I remember, as a necromancer, I don't remember why, but lion was the meta choice for a necromancer. And so I remember being in these vast plains, just trying to pull these lichens and get punched by them in the face. Just over and over and over again. Oh, man. My food supplies. They are weak. And I couldn't. Help me. Probably should just make some actual food. I have all my salt's in the vault, though. That's the problem. My salt is in the bank. We'll pull it out. Take care of this. Try to anyway. Yeah, it was really cool, the implementation. Maximum mental health plus 25. Cool. Legend confirm. Takes fuel slower. Because once you got infected... Wow, that was the last of my worms, too. Once you got infected, you could, like, grow your lycanthropic curse. Oh, hold on. Ha ha! Look at this beauty! By the beast's fangs, the price of this armor must be absolutely extravagant. You could buy a fine pony for the cost of the fabric alone. When unit deals a crit, they gain temporary valor. Sure. She crits all the time. I guess I'll talk about it more after I deal with the thief. Although I think the thief is fine. Because we still have one more turn here. So this is going to have to roll something else. I have to do AFK again.
You know everything there is.
Are you ever going to stop? Just go away. How do I get to the next level, though? Oh. Defense. We can't charge any taxes. Yep. None. It's population-based, right? This. Okay. This is our relationship. You know, I don't mind pillaging the Harag Kingdom. I hate that place. It can go burn. Am I really only 45 out of 100? Oh, man. Okay. The Harag Kingdom can burn in hell. Hello? Are you a real merchant? I think you are.
Might I interest you in my humble ware?
No. You might not. Okay, found our way out. Hello.
Stand back, peasants. These valuable commodities are only for those who can afford them.
I feel like I felt the dark urge twitching. Hi.
Do you think we were too busy hunting lycanthropes to notice what you're up to? You will pay for your crimes.
All right.
The amount's correct.
I almost killed them again. But I decided not to. Thank you for the mental health potion. Food. Hey, Lord Mayor, I did the thing. The merchants start spawning again. I get a cat. If you were the Lord Mayor, where would you be?
Might you be looking for work?
Money!
Reward.
Thank you. Young Gyro's parents suddenly lost sight of their son. Okay. Sure. If you were the Lord Mayor... Here you go.
What to do?
Oh. Okay.
I used to welcome woodcutters like King.
Oh, right. I was gonna... You're a swordsman. You're a warrior. And you are a Thaumaturgy. Okay. Bloodthirsty and vegetarian. So... oh, level 14. I have to make a sensor. So we can bring in this guy. I suppose. What about you? Oh, you're the informant.
Have you seen how the King's Knights treat the soldiers in Rigel? I'd rather become a mercenary.
Okay. Well, Mr. New Recruits, we're going to have to get some supplies for you.
More monsters mean less competition. That's what I always do.
Very smart. All right, let me cook up the our very own war priest, shall we? In honor of the mercenary warrior priest of Sigmar, Wilhelm Hasberg. Welcome, Wilhelm. And their companions like it. So the team is approving of Wilhelm's name. And like all good warrior priests, he is, of course, bald. I don't make the rules. The Thaumaturgy, he comes as a blacksmith. We're going to have to change that. The Thaumaturgy does what? Every time this unit ends their turn next to an ally and is not engaged in combat, you gain 1 temporary valor. Every time this unit ends their turn without using a skill, gain 1 temporary valor. This concerns me. We'll just go Valor Support because I like this one and I know how it works. Okay. So, I read that some of the Thaumaturgy abilities was like a support thingy. Not healing, like a buffing. And that's kind of what I'm interested in. So, it sounds like the Coordinator... what the hell? All allies in the area execute an attack of opportunity. You gain 1 temporary valor for each enemy killed this way. What is the area? 10 meters? 1 inhalation, guaranteed critical hit for all units in the area. 2 inhalation triggers a second attack of opportunity, then the target gains 2 rage. So, there are 2 problems with this. 1, it requires our units to be adjacent to the enemy. 2, it's believing that the enemy is going to be alive with our characters adjacent to them. This could be helpful against like really high health enemies. I don't think we face those anymore, but early on in the campaign, this should be very, very powerful. So if you're on, like, I remember the start of our campaign was very tactically positioning and whatnot, and like having someone, the right person engaged to keep the correct person not engaged. I think this could be very useful for that stage of the campaign, but we're beyond that. We are past that. So Healer. This heals an ally for 30% of maximum health and removes their debuffs. 1 inhalation bounces to the ally closest to the target within 3 meters, and then 2 inhalation, the target gains deflection. Again, we're at the point where everyone's armored up and our health is not being lost unless debuffs are in play. And then there is the Mixologist. The pathogenic concoction applies 2 poison, 2 corrosion, bleeding, and burning to the target. Inhale, or 1 inhalation, if this skill has already applied a status to the target, triggers the status's damage. Okay. 2 inhalations applies an additional 2 poison and 2 corrosion. Applies 2 poison, 2 corrosion, bleeding, and burning. The skill is already applied to target. Man. I just... Maybe let's look at the other skills before we pick one. Every time this unit inhales, applies the sensor's inhalation effect to adjacent allies. Okay, that's based on the weapon itself, I believe. So with this weapon, which is Rally, we would support. This unit has replication more removal of debuffs. Which isn't awful. Every time this unit inhales, they apply 2 protective smoke to themselves and adjacent allies, which reduces damage by 5% stackable, up to 10 times, or overblown. As long as this unit has 2 or more inhalations, enemies cannot engage them. Okay. Level 8. Doping Smoke. When this unit purges, they apply 2 Doping Smoke to themselves and adjacent allies. Which does what? When the ally uses the purge skill, Doping Smoke, damage increased by 10%, critical damage increased by 10%, and movement speed or movement increased by 2% per application. Stackable, currently stack maximum, stack max. Great. Okay. Regular Cleaning. This unit can purge multiple times per turn. The purge skill now costs 3 Valor and is no longer considered a base action. Okay. That could actually be good. When this unit purges, it randomly applies burning, bleeding, 2 poisons, or 2 corrosion to adjacent enemies. I really can't get a grasp on what this character is supposed to do. Second weapon. This could actually be surprisingly good for a Thaumaturgy because each weapon has its different purging or inhaling. Unstoppable is one of my favorites. Advanced Medicine. When this unit heals another one, the healing is increased by additional 5% of the target's max health. Perfect Delirium. Inhale deeply, then gain Perfect Delirium. After using a skill, immediately purge without using any inhalation. This unit takes damage equal to 20% of health at the end of the turn. I just... And the master class is Enhanced Scent Concoction. Applies a purge effect to units in an area with 1 application of inhalation. I don't know. I think I'm just going to take Healer. Because I feel like that's the one that, you know... I just feel like that's the one that I can get the most use out of. If we have problems. I think we're going to go Fortify. Every time this unit inhales, applies to the installation effect. I guess we'll just go Fortifying. We can always respec if we need to. Okay, that's good. I like that. This upgrade anyway. Because they don't have to be perfectly adjacent, they just have to be nearby. Unit purchase, they apply 2 dopings. We definitely want regular cleaning. Yeah, so upgrade this makes it cost 2 instead of 3. And we have... Oh, it's so fucking expensive, though. Goombaldo has it. Okay, hold on. We might be able to do something here. I enjoy Unstoppable. Then we'll go class spec. You know, Doping Smoke might be good here. I was going to grab Advanced Medicine, but I think we'll just go Doping Smoke because I bet... Yep. Buff. Okay. So... Ritual Cleaning now costs 2. This will now buff allies that deal more damage within a radius. This will now buff them to be more defensive within a radius. And then we have Healer. I'm probably going to spec off of all this, but... Okay, so... The rules with leveling anybody is we get willpower as high as possible, which is 18. Huzzah. Movement, we want to get that to around 16. This class is a dexterity-based class. I like having crits. But is that something we're going to want to pursue with this? 16 is good. Actually, maybe we'll do 18 just because of the... It feels like this class needs a lot of positioning. What if we do Dex? I normally don't level the base class, or the base spec. Stat? I'll get the right word eventually. Okay. So, Wilhelm, our healer, can use light armor. And he needs me to craft him. This is going to be a lot of inventory management. He needs me to make him a sensor, which requires... something. Where, oh, where? Can I actually make Varmeal? Wait, what level is this? Okay, I can't make it. Well, I can make it. He can't use it. So we can actually make this right now. The Akkadian Steel Sensor. Nailed it! Okay. I probably have gear sitting around for him. Okay, so the Steel Sensor. Inhale to gain 2 toxic miasma. Purge to deal 72 damage to units in an area. Okay. Applies 1 poison per stack to adjacent units at the end of their turn, and when a unit ends their turn while adjacent to this unit, that consumes 1 stack. Okay. So what I think... I'm here. Take to alter this. Fine. I'm gonna use it all 3-star. Oh, shit, that was fast. Fuck. Did it work? Ah, I wasted materials. Mr. Wilhelm here is lucky that we like him. I was able to do some pretty fun stuff for him, actually. I don't know what this hat is from, but I have it, so... he can be charismatic with the rest of us. Although he's bald and hair has magically appeared here. No. You must wield your head, your dome for Sigmar. But I had this Quartermaster's double, which I don't believe anyone else has this look. And it's pretty unique. And it also has some pretty fun stats. I don't know if the range will affect his ranged ability, because it's not really range, but it's kind of range. So that could be fun. Willpower, movement, and I was able to make the Siren Brooch, a bunch of them. So that's plus 20 dex, so he does lose some armor for it. And a Colossal Reinforced Lair of the Falcon, a classic. He has a lot of dexterity now, and 54% crit. That's not bad. And then the Akkadian Steel Sensor, which I fully upgraded, which I probably shouldn't have, but I did. And yeah, I have a few ideas for the tonic. Who has this? Is it Apothea? Are you doing this? No. I think the 2 characters who use the strategy aren't here anymore. Oh yeah, this. So the Brave Oil makes it so you can use a Valor skill, and if upon using it you have a chance to regain a temporary Valor in its place. So in theory, if I have the Brave Oil and the Concentrate, which is a guaranteed chance to generate the temporary Valor, I can constantly do the Purging skill. Right? Like, that's how this works? Probably not. But, I'd like to think that's how it works. Now, unfortunately, in order to make the Brave's Oil, I suspect I don't have what it takes. Like, I think it requires that, remember when I walked by that merchant, like, oh, I probably should have bought some of this. Oh, I should have bought some of it, but I can make some. Cool. So I'll make 2 of these. Unless you probably should make 3. We need 1 for the thing and then 1 for the belts. It's right here. Wow, I have way too much in my pack if I can just make this crap. Okay, we're going to make another one for when we can gain access to the legendary item. There's probably going to be another legendary sensor as well. So we want to make sure we have one of these in our pockets ready to go. And then, I mean, the other oil, it's always just safe to go sharpening oil, right? Like, it's always just a good idea to sharpen. This is the bonus crit chance. I'm glad we're getting so much Alizarian powder. So I can make 8 Varmeal. That's fun. This is used to make the new stuff. The hashtag new stuff. Which I don't even know if it would be worth it. So, that was for Wilhelm. We have the Brave's Oil. And the Sharpening Oil. And we can learn Run. We can learn First Aid. And we can learn Wrath. And then... I don't know what... He probably just wants to be... What do you want to be, good sir? He probably... I mean, he probably just goes alchemist, right? I think that makes the most sense for a Thaumaturgy. Boring though it is. That's Misty Oil. I couldn't even tell you what Misty Oil does. I really could not. Okay, so hold on. We can power level this. Just go to the Herbarium, and then not here. Hello. I am but a humble alchemist who would like to make all the flawed remedies in the world. Because we have a master alchemist,
my remedies have been approved by the university.
Okay. Because you have a master alchemist, he's gaining a bunch of bonus experience for doing stuff. Can't quite make that yet. Pristine Essence is good. We need this. Everywhere we go. I'm a journeyman. Here for the plague. Magnifique. This is the new thing we just learned how to make. Cool. Okay, how fast are we? How far are we? Okay. We could also leave him in the, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Hey, I know we just recruited you. I know you're all the new things and I want to see what you do, but go hang out in base for a little bit. We could get an experience. And, professions. I'm just going to do this until he's master, basically. Master Alchemist! Look at us, made all the ore, and we did it. Okay, so the reason why we did all that, I mean, you know, flexing. But he now gains +1 dexterity from this. He is at a whopping 128 dexterity. Pales in comparison to the 193 of Apatia, but for a dex character, that's probably not that shabby. Not too shabby. Now I have so much inventory management, it's not even funny. So I was looking through the our new craftable Varmeal, and I was able to make the Varmeal doublé for Apatia, because, well, she was wearing the Akkadian steel waistcoat, which is not too bad. Honestly, if I'd done this before, I could have just given this to what's-his-face, but now he has a unique chest piece, it's fine. And, I mean, it looks real cool. It is pretty much just a higher level of the base gear. But it does have about 80 more armor to hopefully keep good old Apatia safe in case she gets caught out. So, I don't know, maybe it's worth crafting. It took 6 of my 8 Varmeal, though, so I won't be doing anything else with it anytime soon. And the rest of what I've been doing has just been inventory management. So I think we will call it here for the day. I'm a little saddened that I wasn't able to progress the this quest. This quest perplexed me. But I mean, I can go visit them again at the start of the next episode and maybe finally put them out of their misery. Who knows? But, my friends, that is it for today. I hope that you enjoyed. The investigation into the lycanthropy continues and seems to be much deeper than, at the very least, the hunt for the beast was. If you have any tips or suggestions, feel free to let me know. The inventory will look a little cleaner next time. I was just spending the last 10 minutes sorting through it. And I'm going to make food, deposit some stuff, and then we're going to go hunting in the Weald. Thank you to patrons and the Channel My Support channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you'd like to stay up to date with anything happening channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I will see you next time for the hunt of lycanthropy.